So today's topic is I've been where you are. So I know your pain points, I know your struggles, because guess what? I was once there too. And how did I overcome it? Stay tuned. But before I continue, welcome to Shooting the Shits with Rosie. I'm Rosie, your video coach, program, and course creator of I'm Doing This, I'm Going Live, and the real secrets to gaining confidence and going live. I help women over 40 gain confidence and conquer their fear of video. This is a two-way conversation, so please engage with me and ask me any questions about going live or about the topic at hand. If you find value in this video, give it a thumbs up, check out my other videos, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell. Let's do this. Again, the title is I've Been Where You Are. And I think, shoot, hell, I might be worse off than you guys. I never was on social media before, starting a business. I never had a need for it. I was under the belief that everybody that I wanted to talk to, hell, I did talk to them. I didn't even know what social media was all about until, like I said, I started a business. So at least you guys are on social media and trying to go live. I didn't even know what the hell it was all about or didn't have a clue because that's not my thing. I don't know. As I always say, I'm like a introvert. Well, I am an introvert. So, social media, even though you're in your house and you're doing it, I just didn't have time for that. I had other things on my plate. But like I said, what changed it for me was starting a business and, having to put myself out there. I remember starting with a coworker. Shout out to Girl Meets Glass. We used to work together. And, back then, she kept telling me, like, you dress nice, you dress nice. You should, start a fashion blog. And I'm like, girl, I'm not doing that. Like, had no clue. And I'm like, putting myself out there? Are you crazy? Like, introvert like me, putting myself out there? Nah. So she really had to keep working on me, like, for months, literally months. She was just like, you really should do it. And I was like, I'm not even a writer. Like, I got to sit there and write a blog post about what I'm wearing. I was just like, girl, I ain't doing that. But she kept at me. And I finally was like, okay, I'll do it. And so we literally would be in our office building and we would go into the stairwell and literally take pictures. And when I tell you, they were horrible. When I kind of look back on that, it just makes me laugh, but it's also good because you see where the hell you came from. Because in the beginning, I never would smile. I would never smile on my pictures. It would just be serious face like. And when I did smile, I never liked it. I never liked my pictures when I smiled. So it's just like with anything you first start, you're going to suck at it. The same thing with going live. You're going to look at your replays, which I always suggest you do, and you're going to be like, I don't like this, or I don't do that. I don't want to do this. You should do this. And then there'll be things that you do that you will like, but if you scroll all the way back on my Instagram profile, you can see those pictures. I will never take them down because it reminds me of where I have come from. And just to fast forward to now, oh my God, you talk about smiling, child. I have a technique. Granted, what is this? 7 years in from not smiling to now, please. My sister, everybody has actually been my photographer. Like, I got my son, anybody that I dated was my photographer, my sister, and my sister and my niece actually laugh at me because I have a little technique that I do to help me get the great smile that I, display. At least I think so. And it's just like, I don't know, crazy, but it's like, and they laughing because it has to make the sound. And it works for me. It works for me. And like I said, it had to take years of me not smiling, and then kind of like figuring it out and, perfecting it. And that's the same thing with, your go live journey. It's going to be rough in the beginning. It really is going to be rough, but I promise you, you will get better as time goes on. So any questions, please chime in at this point so I can answer. But yeah, that is the thing. You always, like I said, I've been where you are because I was just nervous. I was just so nervous to put myself out there. I mean, like I said, this was foreign territory to me. Never was on anything, didn't know what the hell to expect. It's like, what the hell is social media? And, just to go and do it and just to see where I am right now. And back then, when I started social media, it wasn't even no damn lives. People wasn't even going live. So that's why I started in a studio with my show called Style Access, because people wasn't going live then, back when I started. That didn't come until later on with, Facebook lives, IG lives, and all that stuff. And then I transitioned to doing that. But I'm an OG at this. Like, I was doing it back when you couldn't, even though it was pre-taped, you still had to put yourself out there and, reading a teleprompter, like I said, or whatever it was. Putting yourself out there is definitely hard. But I always say that if you are passionate about something, like I was passionate, I really, really, after my coworker kind of like coached me into it, I really did want to help people with color. Color was my thing. I still love color in my wardrobe. And that was my thing that I was teaching people, how to incorporate color into their wardrobe, because I am not afraid of no yellows, greens, bright orange, whatever, bring it on. I love it all. And so that was my message back then. And I wanted people to, experience it, because people used to always say, well, I don't know what color goes with that, or I'm scared to do this. Girl, don't be scared. Do you? So, that was my message back then. And it is still to help women. That has been my whole journey from the beginning. Whatever I was doing, I always tried to help women feel better about themselves, feel confident. And then things have, moved forward to where I am now. So that's all that I wanted to hop on here and say to you guys, that I have definitely been where you are, from being scared as hell to go live, to being paralyzed. And, I have shared before what my first go live was on the news. And I thought I was just meeting my favorite news broadcaster, anchor, I should say. And I was terrified for that. But then they called me and told me Tamar Braxton and Adrienne Ballon was going to be on there too. And I just lost it. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was already scared as hell to do it with just my news anchor that I was going to meet. Can you imagine, like, seeing somebody you wake up every freaking day on the news and you get to meet them and they're just so cool? So I'm like, I was already nervous about that. And then you throw in Tamar and Adrian, I was just like, on my first live, like, what the hell? So it was just bubble guts. Oh my God, couldn't sleep because the producer had told me like 2 days prior. And I was just too done. And then just to fast forward to the day of. But like I said, I'll share that story again another time. I've shared it in the past, but oh, child. But I say, if I can do it, you can do it too. So that's all for now. I will be back next week for more Shooting the Shits with Rosie. And what is going to be your takeaway from this? Hopefully it will be that you are going to, try live, try something, not be scared, take the first step. Hopefully that will be one of your takeaways from the episode. But whatever it is, make sure you tell me in the comments section and take action today. And don't forget to send me your questions so I can answer them. on Shooting the Shits with Rosie so we can have a dialogue. Some additional ways that I can help your Go Live journey: join my email community. We do weekly videos that will help motivate you and help your Go Live journey. We have giveaways in there. We spotlight community members, and we have exclusive offers. So go to my website, rosiefaulkner.com. The first pop-up on my homepage you see, enter your information, and voila, you will be a part of our community. The bandwidth, are you watching? If not, navigate through my channel while you're here and check out some of the episodes of the bandwidth. That's where I invite expert guests on to talk about various topics that will help your Go Live journey. So definitely check that out. My program, I'm doing this, I'm going live. Join the wait list for that. It's my 4-week online program that will help you overcome mindset challenges, get you comfortable with the tools needed to go live, navigate the various social media platforms, and then at the end of those 4 weeks, you will become courageous enough to what? Hit that Go Live button. So the links will be in the description box. Again, join the wait list. We will be launching that very soon. My course, The Real Secrets to Gaining Confidence and Going Live. Again, online course created to help women like you show up confidently on camera. Once you finish with that course, you will be content, camera, and tech confident. Everything you need to build your brand and conquer video. So sign up for the wait list. Again, we will launch that soon. The link will be in the description box. If you found value in this video, subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and check out my other videos. Share this episode link with one other person that you know that could benefit from it, that need a push, to let them know that, you know, somebody like me was in their shoes and look what I have accomplished. So if I can do it, they can do it too. And if you're not following me on social media, do so on Facebook. It's Rosie Faulkner, and IG at Faulkner_Rosie. And feel free to DM me and let me know how I can personally support you. I look forward to getting those DMs. It makes me, you know, happy that I am helping women over 40 accomplish what they need to accomplish. And remember, the world is waiting for you to do what only you can. Your voice needs to be heard because it matters to someone. So let's turn on the camera, turn up the confidence, and tell your story. Until next week, bye-bye.